Guys, what is up? Back at you once again. It is your boy, Chin, that freaking Mark, with another movie review. And guess what? This time around, it was The Curse of Llorona. And you know what? We're just gonna have to fucking sit here and talk about it. So let's do exactly that. Okay, yeah, so as per usual, we're just gonna kind of try and jive our way right on through this here movie. As starting with the opening, we just have a kid walking up, seeing his mom drowning another kid. Like, that's some pretty traumatic shit, right? Cool. So that's the first little taste we get of this movie. Next up, we are introduced to our main character here, who is just a single mother. Husband used to be a cop, but he is definitely not around anymore. They make that known pretty quick. And we find our main character on the case, freeing some kids from a closet, because she's a super good lady like that. And you know what? She thinks that she's doing these kids a favor, giving them a safe place to stay for the night, because this crazy lady, Patricia, that's her name, is locking them up in the closet, or so it appears, right? But we'll get back to that later. We think these kids are safe for the night, but CPS lady gets a call in the middle of the night just to be like, yo, something happened, you might want to get down here. Guess what happened? Spoiler alert, just like much of this video, those kids died, alright? And that just kind of unfolds a whole massacre of things happening. And it's just not really good, because that really opens a door for the CPS ladies' kids to get involved with this whole thing. Because Patricia, remember that lady? She just prays basically that this lady gets the curse rather than her kids get the curse. And that's just a really selfish thing to do, I'd have to say, Patricia. And ever since Patricia wishes the worst upon the CPS lady, bad things start happening. These burn marks start appearing on their arms, and even the CPS lady's arms at a certain point here, because those are actually marks of Llorona herself. And these marks, mixed in with a bunch of other things, are going to tie into the CPS getting called on her, and it's just a full 180. Who would have saw that one coming, right? But the mom is also starting to see what's going on here, and she's getting pretty concerned, to the point where she's going to go see a priest. And she goes and sees this fucking priest, and oh my Lanta, at this point, they make a tie-in with the fucking Annabelle Conjuring movies. They just show that freaking doll for like a hot second there. What the fuck is going on, man? Is this seriously a tie-in with those movies? Because in the opening trailers before this movie started, there was a trailer for another Annabelle movie. And if this one is just a tie-in with a movie that's coming out, and like they've already had like 5 other ones prior, holy shit, man, when is this franchise that nobody asked for in the first place gonna die off? And what is the point to it? How many different twists and turns are there gonna be in this storyline? Because it is just getting out of hand. We have another priest showing up at this point. It's a different priest. It's actually going to be the guy who played Tuco from Breaking Bad. He's showing up with like his weird little explosive egg rituals and stuff like that, to basically, in an attempt to get rid of this ghost who just loves fucking drowning kids. And you know what? I gotta give it to this ghost lady, because she is persistent as fuck. She seriously shows up like every 15 minutes in this movie, trying to drown a kid, trying to kill a kid. Just seriously, props, lady. You don't fuck around with your craft, and I can respect that for sure. I find it so weird how horror movies always have ridiculous things that are supposed to keep ghosts away, like eggs, or in this case, a line of fucking beans, I believe is what it was. Like, oh my god, seriously, they put a bunch of beans across the doorway, and that was just supposed to keep this ghost out. And apparently it did for a while, because it tried to get in, and Tuco's just like, I got my bean line, what are you thinking? But you know what? Kids are gonna be kids. The daughter is trying to get her fucking doll that was left on the outside there, and within retrieving it, fucks up the bean line, lets the ghost into the house, and it just, come on, man, be more careful with these kind of things, because you weren't careful, and now we have like this big ol' showdown going down in the pool in the backyard there, and Tuco's just gotta take shit into his own hands, alright? And he's just fucking sprinkling holy water in the pool to get rid of this ghost, and he's like, hey man, your ghost is gone for now, but you also are gonna be bathing in some holy water, so maybe be mindful of that. The whole pool situation leaves the little sister in a full-on trance state, and then we have a complete 180 and or 360 to what we had at the beginning of this movie, that being the little kids hiding in the closet because the lady now has to put her kids in the closet to hide them from this ghost lady. It doesn't really work out too well, though, because Patricia reels her ugly bitch face again to try and steal the kids, shoot Tuco, like, lady, you are straight tripping. And, there's a ghost going around this whole time, too, so what the fuck are you thinking? Your priorities are really whacked right now. We have another final showdown situation here in the attic where, like, the fucking ghost lady is just the ultimate house mover. She's moving furniture all over the place. And throughout this movie, she's been incredibly menacing, and it's ridiculous, right? But guess what it took to finish her off? She just got stabbed with a cross. That's all it took. Just right in the chest. Stab her with a cross. Lady was dead. Tuca was like, hell yeah. You're welcome, by the way, for that. Was I scared ever at this whole situation? No, I wasn't scared at all, so I'm going to take a cab out of here, nonchalant as all fuck, and then we're just going to end this movie. Seriously, like, that was it. There was some fucking minor little necklace storyline that was involved there that I didn't really mention. Who gives a shit about that? Was this seriously just another Annabelle Conjuring tie-in? Holy fucking shit, really, man? I don't know, dude. Here's the part where I got to think about how worth it was this movie. My $9.25 has already been spent, so I'm not going to get that back. 2.5 stars. This movie really wasn't that good. It was really stupid, to be honest with you. Like, let's cleanse the house with eggs. Yeah, let's fucking keep ghosts out with pinto beans and shit. No, maybe I should have went to Pet Sematary instead. Who knows? But I guess I'll never know unless I decide to go see Pet Sematary. But until I make up my motherfucking mind, it has once again been your boy, Chin, that freaking Mark, here, regrettably, talking about movies that he wish he would have just probably had the money in his pocket instead. But whatever, here we are. We got another video out of it, right? I'll be back to talk about some graps. And you know what? Why don't you check out some other videos that we just have listed right along the sides here for you. Friends, we're going to have to see you around, all right? Bye.